What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of Connecting with Creators with Alex Davis and Hollywood
Hey.
Sav. How y'all doing?
Can't complain, man. Happy to be here. How you?
For sure, I'm doing pretty good. We got AD with the caffeine in them.
Hey man, you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't
much.
I didn't realize that we were doing this as a team, as a couple. But I love this. This is the first time that I've ever done this.
As a couple, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
See what you set me up
so I'm
for?
so excited. So thank you for this opportunity, Trey. But
Yeah,
but really thank you for this opportunity.
For sure,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate y'all being here.
Yes, sir.
So starting it off, Sav, you actually a rapper from Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
So how long you been making music?
Man, I've been making music for a minute. Like, since I was young, for real. Like, we was fucking around when I was like 11, 12.
I feel it.
But like, for like 10 years, for like on the serious side. Yeah, since I was like in college, for real.
Remember you used to tell me that y'all used to have Black and Mild sessions back in middle school when y'all was rapping.
Nah, we did. We used to sit in the cars, just hotbox Black and Miles and fucking freestyle.
Life was so simple.
Yeah,
Man.
the best freestyle start off in the cars for sure.
The car freestyles.
Nah, hell yeah.
Man.
And then my man AD. So right now, what's your current position that you hold at the University of Findlay?
So I'm an instructor of communication, faculty advisor of 88.3 WLFC, the radio station, as well as Black Student Union. Yeah, just blessed day in and day out, man.
Nice. That was a long title.
No,
I was like
I'm-
faculty, boom, boom, boom.
Hey, man.
But
Ready.
you do a little bit of everything. You do a little bit of everything, huh?
Try to, man. Try to. I'm trying to get. I don't want to be too stiff here, but so I'm trying to get comfortable with coffee in hand. So don't mind my posture right now. I'm still getting comfortable. But yeah, I try to, just like everybody though, like you, right? Multiple jobs, multiple hats. I think that's the way you have to be in
Gotta do a little bit of
2023,
everything.
right? You got to put yourself out there and put yourself in every circle that you can that makes sense to give, right? But also to get what you want out of life and what your position is at the moment.
Facts. So me and Sav actually got a little bit in common already. We both from the city of Cleveland.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
216.
The land.
The line. I actually got out here because I came out here for college. I spent my first 2 years in community college, graduated from Trey. Then I transferred here to play football. So football is really the reason that got me out here. And growing up, I had a lot of different people from my high school, Glenville, who made it to the league. We got, Ted Ginn. We got, of course, Troy Smith, won the Heisman, Cardell Jones, all those type of guys. And those are the people who really inspired me with football. So have you had anybody from the city of Cleveland that inspired you with your music?
Man, I mean, I get inspiration from a lot of people. Like, if you make dope music, you inspire me. So, like, any artist who I ever heard from Cleveland who made some shit that I thought was hard, that shit inspired me. Like, so, I mean, obviously when I was young, I was fucking with Bone. Like, they really kind of turned me on, like, for real.
Pause.
It sound cliche. Man, shut up, dude. It sound cliche or whatever, but, like, hearing them on the radio and shit, like, that shit with Biggie, that shit with Pac, like, them shits made me want to rap for real. But, everybody who really, like, you know what I'm saying, Ray Jr., shit, whoever, like, I mean, obviously MGK, like, just his grind or whatever to come up the
Facts.
story, like, just, you know what I'm saying, whoever did some hard shit for real, you know what I'm saying, I respected, saluted, and it inspired me for sure.
Yeah. I remember when I was in 9th grade, we had a dude perform at our school. His name, by then, he went by Ezzy.
I got a song with it.
He went, and I checked that out, and I remember, I was in 9th grade, I was 14. Like 2 years later, I seen dude rapping on Empire,
He was on,
and I'm like,
he was on
man,
Snowfall.
what?
He was on Snowfall too.
Yeah,
for like an
Snowfall. Yeah, they had
episode.
his music, and I was like, this dude a couple years older than me, so that was pretty cool to see.
Oh yeah. Ezzy
Nice
hard.
too. You nice.
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of talent in Ohio, and you are from Dayton, am I right?
Say it again. You are right. I'm from Dayton,
from
Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio.
9 Trey 7. Ha.
So
9
let me
Trey
hear-
7. There you go.
Let me hear the timeline. How did you make it from Dayton to Findlay?
So I was selling drugs at the age of 2.
That definitely didn't happen.
And
but-
Pampers, man. No, no. So I was born in Springfield, Ohio, home to John Legend and other musical acts.
Okay.
Greater Grace Church, Schuler's Bakery, and myself. But no, started off in Springfield, Ohio. My dad moved to Dayton, Ohio, the northwest side, Wakefield Avenue. My mom moved to Centerville, which is suburbia to the fullest, uppity. Warm and cheerful is what we call it. It's not always warm and cheerful. It's just got a lot of money, right? So my dad's in Dayton, mom's in Centerville. Dad eventually migrated to Centerville also, and that's where I grew up from, elementary school to high school for the most part. And then from Dayton, went to San Antonio, finished high school, came back to Ohio to go to Bowling Green. That's where I met this incredible individual, Sav, among others. And yeah, that's kind of how family still lives in Dayton, but I haven't resided there for some time.
Okay.
But yeah, it's still shout out to Dayton always.
And then I know you said you were out there in Vegas for a couple years.
Yes.
So how was that transition from being in Ohio to out there?
It was a culture shock, but a good one.
And a good one. Okay.
Yeah, because you're right. You're going from Ohio to a melting pot, and anywhere in Ohio for that matter, right? You're going to a place, Vegas, and I'm not just saying all of Nevada, right? Because all of Nevada is not like Vegas, but Vegas has all different types of ethnicities, peoples of different backgrounds, people of color, right? And so that was a beautiful culture shock. I'd already experienced it when I went down to Texas, because Texas is very similar to Vegas. But coming back to Ohio was also another culture shock.
Okay.
The opposite way, the reversal, if that makes sense. But people are good. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I love people. So both are great experiences. Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, it was the opposite for me when I first came here from Cleveland. Because, like, going to Cleveland public schools, I went to school, it was black people. We had Puerto Ricans. We had some Dominicans. We had a little bit of everything. My first class here, I'll never forget. Oh, my gosh. My first class here, I walked in. Only black person. I'm like, dang. Everybody got the blonde hair and blue eyes. Like the movies for real. I'm like, dang.
Yeah. I mean, especially in Findlay, Ohio, right?
Yeah. It was crazy.
It can be overwhelming.
I came out here on my visit. I didn't see not one black person. First black dude I seen, swear to God, Brian Benson walked straight up to me.
Number 9.
He didn't even ask my name. He said, "Yo, what position you play?" I'm like, "Damn, how you know I play football?" Like, that's the only reason you out here, bro.
I have to watch myself, right, on campus sometimes. One, Findlay's so small. We're 4,000 individuals, give or take, and most of our students are from some athletic background. So it's tough when I see a person of color. I'm like, okay, I wonder if you actually are on a sports team, right? I don't want to just assume, but I can understand why he would just immediately ask you, right? Like,
he was right. He wasn't
right.
He wasn't wrong.
9 times out of 10 in my own head, I have been. Now, I don't know that I necessarily like that, but once again, at Findlay, it's a smaller private school where most individuals are athletes. It is what it is.
Facts. So, like you said, Sav, you've been putting out some music for a minute, and I did a little bit of research into you. The furthest back album I could find on Apple Music was 2015, and you've been putting out consistently since then. So, what do you think was the hardest album that you put out?
Whew, buddy. The
hardest. And you can't say all of them.
Like, to me personally, or like you want to know like what got like the most streams and shit. Like, well, I say like what got the most streams and shit is Stamp Me 3.
Yeah.
And it's probably because like the features I got on the shit, cause I got like Rip Flames and Ray Jr. on there and shit. But I got some other songs that did well too on there. But like my personal favorite might be like, man, I don't know. Maybe Look Me in the Eye Too.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty solid. I feel like a lot of this, everything I was listening to, I listened to like a couple songs from each album. I definitely heard that growth from each one. I was rocking with Beachbody. I was rocking with Beachbody.
That's my shit.
Yeah, facts.
I still know that's one of my top stream songs though for sure. Like,
okay,
yeah, that's my shit. I should have did a video for that. That's my shit.
Facts. And you got anything that you're working on right now that we might hear from like the next couple months?
Yep. Shooter Shoot 2. That was my like last solo project. I put on a tape with my dog Jay Smith. But yeah, like my last solo project was Shooter Shoot 1, I guess. So yeah, Shooter Shoot 2 will be out soon. I wanted it to be out already, but you know, shit happens. But it should definitely be out within the next 30 days, I'd say for sure.
All right, bet. Stay tuned for that. As AD, you kind of said a little bit earlier, like wearing multiple hats, doing multiple different things. Like
always wear a hat.
Facts. I got everything going on with my YouTube channel. I graduated this past May with my degree in strength and conditioning.
Congrats.
Shouts to you.
For sure. Thank you. So I do my thing with personal training and everything. So if you wasn't rapping, what would you be doing?
Man.
Well, hang on real quick. You summed this up in the bar.
I don't know, man. I'd probably be like trying to do something with sports. Like that's what I went to college for, like sports management. Like I'm really into sports and shit. Like
that's not what the bar said.
So yeah, I'd probably be trying to do something with sports. I don't know exactly what, but
yeah,
it'll be in that ballpark.
I feel like playing sports, especially football, was like my gateway into all this. Like, I didn't really have a lot of interest in college. Like I knew I probably had to go to college if I wanted to get a good job, blah blah blah. But I never had like interest in it until I was like, I want to play college football, and I ended up accomplishing that. So for me, I feel like doing that, and once I got into college, I was just focusing on ball and everything, and I tailored everything around that. So I was like, okay, if this don't work out, I'm gonna be a strength coach. Then 2021 summer, I did an internship. I actually worked at for free this fitness boot camp on the east side of Cleveland called New Life Fitness. My mom used to work out there like 10 years previous to that. So that was kind of like a full circle moment. Yes. And I kind of decided I wanted to work with like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because like athlete only going to be an athlete so many years. But like I want to help somebody like change their life. Real life. So that's kind of where it navigated from that. And then I'm kind of doing that with Trey Got Game, motivational content. Seeing you on IG all the time with your son, man.
Oh, I didn't know what you were going to reference on IG, but that's beautiful.
It's definitely inspirational. So if you could say any characteristic that you see from yourself and your son, Miles, what is it?
Let me be serious for a moment.
Finally.
That I see it from myself, that I see in him. He just likes to He just likes to be happy. He just likes to get active, man.
Okay.
Yeah, he likes to dance around, run up and down the house. You know, I say don't run. I try to parent, right? Doesn't always work. But he just likes to live free, man. And that's the biggest thing. I think you gotta be honed in on something. Mind you, he's only 4 years old, but you gotta be a kid, man. Even when you get to be 32, 33, 87, you gotta be a kid. Because if you don't, you take the joy out of life. And so, I just see him, obviously he's a kid, but really being a kid.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest thing, right? Yeah.
I would definitely say, acting like a kid is definitely something y'all both got in common sometimes.
Yeah, man, we have fun, man. And you gotta be serious when you gotta be serious, but when you don't have to be, why?
Yeah,
right? Like,
I feel
have fun, live life, smile. Don't be so starched up, right? Don't be so stiff, right? So, try to have fun. But I did want to take this back. I'm so sorry, Trey. Guess who's back rapping again? What's the next bar?
I said I got distracted.
Oh, I got distracted?
That doesn't have nothing to do with what I would be doing if I wasn't rapping.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I just want. All right. My bad. I just thought. Never mind. I had the real answer for you. It's recorded.
You kind of put my man on the spot just there.
Yeah, he's trying to label me a drug dealer.
First of all, I would never do that, and don't put. And then Trey, take over. I'm so sorry.
Oh man. Well, you just put him on the spot, so I kind of got to do the same thing to you.
I'm ready.
And this was my next question anyway. We getting serious for a minute. Obviously, y'all two are the music savants in this room. I want to hear your top 5 rappers.
Mine?
All time.
All time. Okay,
It's like my favorite or like who like
your favorite.
Okay, my favorite all time. Whew. I mean, well, obviously Kiss and Wayne. That's an easy 2 for me.
Okay.
All time. Who
Ross?
It's gonna be so hard for me to narrow it down to 5. I like a lot of artists, man. Like
Ross and Eminem.
I'm putting Nip in there.
Okay.
I'm putting Nip in there.
Gotta put Nip in there. Yes.
I'm a Kendrick guy, so I'm putting Kendrick in there. And my 5th, I'm gonna give it to Hov.
Respect. I'm going. Yeah, I like that. I like that 5. I'm going Cole, East, Nip, and I'm gonna give you Kiss, and I'm gonna give you Hov. Buttons is at 6. That's my 6th man. Yeah.
All right, you gonna add in a 6?
Let's hear yours.
All right, number 1, off top. J. Cole.
Respect, yeah.
J. Cole is the GOAT, bro. J. Cole done got me through
the Cole connection. The Cole connection.
Yeah, J. Cole done got me through some times.
I love Cole.
I'm excited for another piece of his top 5, what I'm guessing that.
I would say, I'm not gonna, he's between 2 and 3 for me, but he got a little bit more depth, so I'm gonna put Drake at 2. Drake got some depth.
Never mind, that's not what I would think.
He got a little bit of everything. You gotta have a little bit of depth. I'll put him at 2 just because you can listen to something from his, like in any mood. You know what I'm saying? You just chilling. You on the way to something. You might be in the gym. He got a little bit of depth.
I don't think I could work out the Drake.
You know what?
He got some workout.
Yeah, Drake got a little bit of something.
Okay, all right.
3,
Y'all said it.
just off of bars and like, you know, when you listen to something and then you think about it after, like, yo, he really just said that.
Yes.
Wayne was crazy with it.
Right.
No, for sure.
Wayne was crazy with it. He was like, he had me really thinking like, wow, this man is like a genius.
Nah, that's what Wayne do for sure.
He like that.
I didn't even think of that.
4, I'm gonna go Kendrick. Kendrick, man, his flow is impeccable. His flow is impeccable. I feel like Kendrick, I just wanted to get a little bit more depth out of him, like, cause he take a while to put out some stuff, you know.
Right.
For sure.
But also J. Cole kind of do the same thing.
I like that though.
Yeah,
I like that
because it kind of leave you wanting more. And
Right.
5, not even like musically. Well, musically he's up there, but just like what he stood for and who he was, that man right there, Nip.
Yes.
That's he got to be in my top 5. Just because, like, honestly, I'm locked in more who he was, not even just his music.
Right.
But the fact that his music was who he was.
Yes.
Like, every album, kind of what I said about you, every album you heard that growth in his voice just from, like, what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
You can feel it. And it's
He was-
authentic.
Yeah. He wasn't talking about the same stuff in Victory Lap that he was doing in, like, all his other albums before that.
Right. Authenticate the word. I'm sorry. Ryan Hurst, 63rd. My fault. No, yeah, I love your 5.
So,
yeah.
I would
Mine is number 2. Number 2 is trash. But
Number 2 is trash.
Drake is
he
trash.
doesn't write. Yes, I said it. He doesn't write all his own rhymes.
Oh, man.
And as a rapper,
Hey.
if we're talking about top 5 rappers, we're talking about top 5 artists.
He's not trash though. Like, he can write raps
You're right. You're
on
right.
that project or whatever songs he may choose not to. But he can.
Let me ask, as a rapper, would you allow someone else to pen a verse for you?
I mean, I wouldn't. But
Okay. Ooh.
I'm,
thought I was
different
about to say
strokes
a
for
prayer.
different folks, man.
But I mean, he is great at what he does. Even
Okay.
if that means that he's not writing all of his own material.
Hey, and that's why y'all two are the music savants in this room. I like music. I listen to it. Obviously, I vibe to it. I'm not as knowledgeable as y'all. Now, if y'all want to talk cars, I can talk cars with y'all all day.
Man.
I can talk cars with y'all all day. But that's why I got the savants in here. So we got a rapper in the room. What are your
And an
goals?
ex-rapper.
I'm not a rapper.
My bad.
Kind of retired, kind of out of retirement. He'll
One
drop
foot in, one foot out.
Yeah. He'll drop a couple little freestyles every once in a while.
Just have fun. Just have
Yeah,
fun.
you gotta step in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, multiple hats.
Multiple hats.
Yes.
Yeah, 1 foot in the coffin. Some might say.
What? No.
Maybe one out.
What, Trey? Where is this going?
I'm just saying.
I want to live. Man. There was a time I would say this goes for all the rappers. You have to be mindful about what you put in your lyrics, right? Not all of my stuff was truthful when I was the early days of rapping. That's also partly why I said, okay, hang on. If you're saying false stuff in here, then what are you doing? This is horrible. This is wrong.
Facts.
So then you got to be mindful of what you're saying. And so like 2010 AD was not doing everything that he was saying in his raps. So it was easy for me to like jump out of it. One, it wasn't my passion anymore. Radio, broadcast, media became my passion. But it was like, okay, hang on. If you're not 100% yourself here, then there's no reason to do it. So I think you got to be whatever you do. I think you have to be 110% yourself, or else it's not going to make sense. It's not going to be pure
Gotta
or
be
authentic.
authentic.
Gotta be.
Speaking of those interviews, I watched a couple of those. What was your favorite interview that you've done?
Sav. Every Sav interview. Yes. Sav.
He's lying, but
No, I mean, that's a tough question because there's been a lot of them, but the famous ones are not the funnest ones.
Yeah.
Or if that funnest is not a word, right? But because you don't it's not, I don't know, it's not as personable, right? So a lot of times they're there because they have to be. They're doing promo runs,
Yeah.
right? So if you don't really make that personal connection in the moment, it's like it's really not my favorite. So I'm an underground guy. I really like to study the scene, research the scene. So I don't know if I have an answer for you. I love Sav freestyles. I love being a part of those. Those probably are my favorite item. Yeah, I don't know. I like a lot. I mean, Fifth Harmony was fun just because it was Fifth Harmony. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
he was fun.
got all
I was
five
not expecting that.
no, but here's the thing. It wasn't even an interview. They trampled me. Like I didn't get. They talked more than I did. It was a horrible interview. But it was But it was an experience. So like that's why it was like, okay, like we had fun for 6 minutes and 54 seconds on camera. Like, and it's an interview. Don't get your minds out the gutter. But like that's why it was cool. Not because it was a good interview.
I feel it.
Yeah, if that makes any type of sense.
Yeah. And you definitely, like you said, it was an enjoyable experience. I know that you really enjoy being a dad, and it's a lot of fun things that come with that. But what's like the biggest lesson that you've learned from being a dad?
Oh, patience. Patience for sure. You've got to be patient. You've got to be patient. I got a Dalmatian threw at me the other day.
Dalmatian threw?
Like a little plastic toy Dalmatian from a firehouse set that we have. Because I wasn't playing the game the way he wanted to play it. And I'm like, I got the Dalmatian threw at me.
It sounds like you deserved it, honestly.
You know what? And I'm actually glad you said that though, because it's the biggest thing is reflection, right? So there will be moments, and no one's perfect, right? But there will be moments that I'm like, you know what? I could have done that better, or I could have said this differently, or used a different tone. And so self-reflection. So a lot of times I don't focus on the better moments when I drop him off at school. I'm thinking about, oh crap, why did I do that? Or I could have said that differently.
Yeah.
Not that I have a lot of those moments, but there's always self-critique, because you're raising somebody else. This is another human. So anything that I do wrong or think that I did wrong, I'm thinking about it. I don't want to do that again. Or if I am going down that route, how can I reassess or adjust? So patience, man, because they didn't ask to be here, right? You brought them here, and they're God's gift. They're a blessing. So I try to cater to him as much as possible. And you don't make your children your idols by any means. I'm a man of faith, a man of God, but like, you want to have fun, you want to provide for him. And so I want to give him everything and more that I can. Anything that I can put in his hands that's positive, let's rock, man. Let's have fun, man. I'm here for you, bro. So yeah,
Nice.
that's what it boils down to for me. Patience.
Nice. I like that. And then you spoke on reflection. And speaking of reflection, all of us, we're all creators in our own right. We've created a lot of content. You with interviews and everything that you've done. You with your music. And then I have my YouTube channel. What advice would you give for somebody out there trying to create any kind of content, whether it be music, YouTube, wherever the case may be?
You gotta just be persistent, man. You gotta just keep going. You can't quit. Like, it's gonna feel stupid some days, feel pointless, feel like a waste of time or whatever, but you gotta see it through, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep working and, believe in what you got going on.
Okay. AD?
Man, I should have said something first. No, I second that. Yeah, persistent and just believing in yourself. I don't know if you might have said that too, but I think just what Saf said, persistence and keep going. Whether you, as long as you believe in yourself, you got to keep believing in yourself and pray on it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be, right?
Facts. I like that you said, both of you said persistence, believing in yourself. For me, my first 8 months on YouTube, I wasn't getting no type of views. It was getting frustrating because I didn't understand it. It takes years to really start to build, years of consistency at that, to really start to build a following, start to build people who believe in your content and everything. So for me, I kind of had to turn off all the outside noise and everything. So I kind of began a thing. I film a video, edit it, post it. I don't look at the analytics, the likes, the comments, or anything, as I'm already done with my next video. Because I would post a video, spend hours on it, look at it, 7 views.
Right.
I done sent this to 200 people, 50 on the phone, 50 IG, 50 Snap, all this, 7 views. And I'm like, man, I'd be discouraged. And I'll take a few days off, I won't post nothing. So now I post whatever I got to post. I got everything set up. As soon as I set the upload, I check my analytics, everything, see how I can do better.
Right.
And then the other one's already coming out. So it's coming out regardless of how I feel.
Yes.
So I definitely think putting your ego to the side, putting your feelings to the side, because you can't really trip over who's watching you, who's doubting you. The number of people who's doubting you every day is going to change. The number of people who's supporting you every day going to change. The one thing that can't change is how much you believe in yourself.
In fact, you don't know what's going to be that one. You just don't know. Like my homie Smith, he just put out a project yesterday, but we were just talking about you just got to keep going because you don't know. It just take one song or I said one bar. Nowadays, with how TikTok is viral, you just say the right one bar, you go viral and you lit now. Like you saying with your content, you just got to keep going because you don't know what interview is going to be or what piece of content that might just go crazy one day. And
Facts.
You out of here.
And I to what you said, Trey, right? It takes a lot of different methods of disbursement, right? So sending it out, whether like you said via Snap or text or email, but then even the different guests that you have, right? And you're building a network, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to look at interviews like I'm an interview hoe. I want to interview everybody. Sorry, like that's how I want to get everybody on my platform. And I think there's probably some negatives with that also, because you may spread yourself thin and then you're too available. But also, the more people that you build with and work with, connect with, right? I think the better, because then you bridge into their audiences, their personal audiences and networks, and then that becomes part of your network. So,
Facts.
yeah. Just to what you were saying, I just want to piggyback off that and second that I think that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I would definitely say a big lesson I learned is that your audience gonna find you.
For sure.
You just gotta be patient with it. So for me, like I was saying, I swear to God, I was genuinely sending my link every day. 50 people on the phone, DMing like 50 people on IG, Snapchat, all that. And like it wasn't really giving me a lot of views. But I realized that like your content not for everybody.
For sure.
Like you could be doing something, you could send me your music, maybe I might not like it. That don't mean we ain't cool. It might not just be my taste.
Yes.
So I had to realize like I do motivational kind of content. Not everybody is into that.
Right.
So you just got to be consistent. Let your audience find you, and then you're not building subscribers or followers. You're building an audience.
Right.
And that's what you want. So for me, it's Trey Got Game.
Yes.
I'm putting people on game. I'm doing something every day to help make somebody a little bit better. I want people to self-improve. That's like my
what
thing.
you say, 1% better, right? Every day.
1%. My motto is 1% better every day. You should be getting at least 1% better every day.
Yes.
So my goal with my YouTube channel, eventually I want to reach 1 million people, 1 million subscribers. If I have 1 million subscribers, to me, I feel like I'm changing 1 million lives.
I like that.
Just changing one life is cool with me, but we speaking about goals and where we want to be. What are your goals with your music?
I mean, should we just kind of talking about this too? Like, I just want to keep growing the audience, man. Like, I mean, that's really all you need. I mean, honestly, like, that's what's going to take me there. You feel me? I just need as many ears as possible. So I just got to, like you said, it's consistency for one. Like, just got to keep coming with it. The content, the songs, the videos, freestyles. But yeah, just keep trying to gain as many ears, more and more ears. And, you know what I'm saying? So I could, you know what I'm saying, really take that next step.
Real life.
Do you ever see yourself, from like listening to a few of your albums, you've collaborated with rappers, R&B artists, do you ever see yourself really going outside of your niche with who you collaborate with?
I mean, I never probably really thought about doing nothing like farther than that, but like, I mean, I'm willing to try it. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm willing to, if it's dope, like, cause I like other, like, it's country songs I like. I'm not that I'm gonna do a country song, but
what country songs do you like? Now I'm interested.
What I'm saying? It's ones that I like, or you know what I'm saying, different type of songs, pop songs that I like. You feel me? So I mean, I would be. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever if it's hot.
I want to know what pop songs and country songs you like.
Dude.
We never talk about this side of music. We always talk about hip hop and rap.
You put me too on the spot.
You
I
listen
don't
to
know
Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs?
No.
Listen to BB Rexa?
Let me see. No, bro. I don't.
Well, you just came out the woodwork with both.
Because
I never heard you. The closest thing to pop is Pop Smoke that you listen to.
That one tequila song, that's my shit. You know what I'm talking about, Dan and Shay.
Don't try to do this to me like I'm a second.
You don't know that? You ain't ever hip to that?
I don't think I'm hip. No, for real.
See, look, I'm putting on.
I'm at a top 40 radio. I don't listen if I don't have to now. Tequila?
Dan
of
Shay,
course you like
up.
it. Of course you
Exactly.
like. Wow.
Honestly, like besides rap and like R&B the usual, a lot of what I listen to is like the Latin trap. You got the J Balvin.
Okay,
Obviously,
right.
Bad Bunny, the biggest dude in the game right now.
Right.
A lot of those dudes, and obviously most people don't speak two languages, so for me, it's like I know a good. If I'm listening to Bad Bunny, I know a good like 40% of what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Say something in Spanish for me real quick.
I'm not saying what he's saying. He be saying
Trey
some
got
vulgar
game.
stuff, and this is PG. So I'm gonna
is
keep
PG?
it. We trying to keep it as PG.
There
as
has
we
been
can.
S's and F's. I said the HOE word.
It's gonna be a lot of bleeping going on.
Okay, real life.
But honestly, I would say they got some pretty good flow. It's a couple guys out there with some pretty good flow.
So hang on, I want to hear you speak some Spanish. You don't have to say nothing bad. Come on.
What you want me to say to you?
I don't know. Say whatever.
All right, we gonna do that off camera. I might mess up.
I'm testing them.
I ain't that confident in it right now.
Okay, all right.
But I will say,
Yo, soy papi chulo AD. Ha. Yeah, I'm ready.
One thing I'm very confident in is my taste in food.
Okay, right.
This guy right here is from Cleveland. You from Dayton. Y'all might have a couple spots, but y'all ain't really got nothing on Cleveland.
Hey, first of all, don't do that. Don't do that.
It is.
I'm so removed from Dayton.
Okay.
Okay.
You never had a Polish boy?
You're recording again. So the answer is no, Trey. I have not.
It's a
In
full
any
meal.
way.
Whoa, what do you mean? In any
That's
way?
why I don't know what you guys are referring to. What's a Polish boy?
Polish boy. So basically, it's kind of, well, if I say you gonna make some type of joke out of it.
I don't joke, Trey.
But it's pretty much it's a beef hot dog. Here we go.
Look,
That's right. What did you say? You said a glizzy? Trey got glizzies.
You gonna start a new hashtag. But you got the fries on it. You got the coleslaw. And it's a whole little vibe, man. It's a whole little vibe.
But can you get the all beef without it to be pork? Can you
You
I
can
mean, you can do what you want.
you can do what you want with it. I don't eat pork, so I just go with the beef.
That's why I asked. Okay.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I
OG is
just-
the beef.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I just go. I
kinda-
slide
you
with
can-
I just go with that. But what are your top 3 favorite Cleveland restaurants?
Good question.
Whoo-wee. Top 3 Cleveland restaurants. I'm going.
If you don't answer this right.
I mean, I done had a lot, man. I'm trying to. You feel me? Right now, honestly, it's kind of newer, but like Sub City, like my favorite right now.
No, Sub City go crazy.
I be going crazy with Sub City. Obviously, we got like Cam's is cool and open Pit. I'm just thinking of like shit like that, like chicken and shit.
I'm
But,
glad you said that. I got a question after this.
I'll say Sub City, Open Pit, and what's my third? I don't even know if this just Cleveland, but I want them to bring back Ponderosa, man. I think them was everywhere. That ain't even just some Cleveland shit, but bring back Ponderosa, man.
Do not bring Ponderosa back. I loved it when I was a child, but just thinking back, do not bring that place back.
What? All right.
Ponderosa.
But y'all, yeah. Sub City and Open
Sub
Pit
City.
for sure, yeah.
What's your story with Open Pit? Whatever this Open Pit is.
We
It's a
gonna
barbecue place?
We're going to get to that next.
Okay,
next.
my bad.
Don't worry. We're going to get to that. I would say top 3 Cleveland restaurants. I'm going to, the first one I'm going to go with, it's not really a restaurant. It's more like takeout. Sakura's on East 55th. It's like hibachi to go.
Okay. Hibachi to go.
You can't go wrong with it. You can get nice little chicken and steak hibachi. You got the rice. You got all the vegetables and everything for around like $14.
You get to watch it?
You can't beat. They already got it ready to go by the time you
So
get there.
you're not even getting the environment. I want
You getting the food.
I
You
want
getting
to
the
see
food.
it.
You
How
getting
do
the
I
food.
know it was
The
prepared
environment cost you
hibachi
another
like?
$14.
Yeah, that's going.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
That's going. That's going to run you.
I'm going. What's this called again?
but if you-
Sakura's?
Sakura's on East 55th.
This is a commercial. They need to pay you.
Yeah,
right
they
now.
really need to pay
That
me
was
for
from
that for
9 a.m.
sure.
to 4 p.m.
But if you want to sit down and see everybody cook everything, definitely wasabi. Wasabi's like that, but it's a little on the expensive side, I would say.
That's real.
Yeah, they got this thing going on. When you tip like the whole house, which
No.
I don't really like. Cause all I'm seeing is this person right here.
This is Sakura's?
Yeah, no, this is wasabi. This
Oh, I'm
is
not
wasabi.
going to. Oh, I've been to Wasabi before. Never mind. I'm tripping. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Honestly,
You tipped the whole house? I don't know if I did that. I probably didn't. That's why it doesn't ring a bell.
It's included in like that's why the tip is
So I just
much,
didn't pick. I
the
didn't.
little suggested.
So they got me.
All right, so top 3 restaurants in Cleveland. I said soccer is already for the takeout side. On the takeout side, if I was going home to Cleveland, where would I eat for dinner? We got a few spots, man. We got a few spots. Honestly, I'm not even too into like, oh yeah, facts. If I'm going out for breakfast, I'm definitely 1000%. I'm going to. Dang, how did I forget the name of the spot? It's the one on. They're gonna be mad at me when they see this. They're gonna be mad. I don't know. I ain't been there in a minute though. Landmarks on St. Clair.
Is that named specifically because of the land? Landmarks? No.
It's like one of the little historic breakfast spots in Cleveland.
Okay, gotcha.
Right on St. Clair, right off 55th.
Are you
Get a
safe
little-
over there?
Huh?
Is that a safe area?
Oh, none of the places I named are safe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
bring the Thule.
The most dangerous spots are the ones with the best food.
That makes sense.
100%.
That reads.
So I would say, yeah, Sakura's. I would say Landmarks. And then, that third spot.
Is this why there's the stereotype that Caucasian kitchens are not that good because they're too safe?
Okay, so here's the 2 ways to distinguish how good the food gonna be. If it's in a dangerous location and people keep on coming, and if the customer service is rude, just know the food is good. Because ain't nobody gonna go there for bad customer service and bad food.
You gotta treat me well. I'm not gonna lie. I like to be treated nice.
As long as you prepare my food nicely, you don't do no grimy stuff, I take my food and I'm out. We good.
That's real.
We good.
That's real. All right, touche. A little bit, maybe.
Third spot, I'm gonna say, man, we got some good stuff. I'm gonna go West Side. I'm gonna go Edison's Pizza. It's right on the West Side. It's pretty solid. Edison's Pizza, fire. But he said something that really intrigued me because I already had it written down. So he's gonna ask us one way or another. One gotta go. Open Pit or Kim's Wings.
It's a tough one.
Listen, Kim's. I eat Kim's every year, man. At my fantasy draft, one of the homies, his dad ordered the Kim's every year for the fantasy draft. I smashed the wings. But Kim's gotta go, man.
Kim's gotta go.
Kim's
Open
gotta
Pit
go,
is like
man.
that.
It
Open
really
Pit is like
it is.
that.
What is
It
Open Pit? Is it barbecue?
It's barbecue.
Yeah.
So you go there, you can get your wings, you can get a Polish boy.
Okay.
You can get, honestly, they got a little bit of
Sound
everything.
like human trafficking.
They got a little bit of everything. Honestly,
Kim's
I
gotta
wouldn't even put Kim's at 2. They're 2 now. But I will put my family spot, my godmother's family actually owned it for so many years. The original Hot Sauce Williams.
Listen.
Sounds amazing.
Hot Sauce Williams.
Hot Sauce Williams, fire.
And Open Pit was 1 and 2.
No, facts.
One and
That's a
two.
fact.
It's
That's
a
a
great
fact.
name.
That's a, no, it is.
My goodness.
That
I want
is a
to.
fire
It's not
name.
around anymore?
Nah, they
Nah.
just closed down in 2019.
I'm
the
sorry.
original spot was right by my house, right on the corner of Lakeview and Superior.
Okay, yeah.
Best
I only been to
spot.
the one. Yeah, I don't know if I ever been to that one. I only went to one on Lee Road.
See, the one on Lee Road is cool, but they don't have a sauce recipe. They ain't got the original sauce recipe. Yeah, my godmother's, her father created the original recipe. She worked there. My mom worked there as a teenager. Pretty much like the whole neighborhood either worked there or ate there. I would say, yeah, Open Pit is number 1. If Hot Sauce Williams is around, that's a close one. It's like 1A, 1B type stuff. But yeah, I'd take Open Pit over Kim's any day.
For sure.
Because Open Pit got range. Open Pit make that.
Range, that's a great
Open
word.
Pit
I
make
wanna go there now, too.
that weight worth
Yeah.
it. It make that.
Range.
It got some range. It make that weight worth it for sure.
What's the weight now we talking? Because I'm not gonna lie.
You call ahead. If you about 15 minutes away, by the time you get there, you might got like a little 10-minute wait left.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
You
dude.
walk in there, first of all, it's hot in there. It's a sauna in there.
Dang.
You in a small little box, you ordering the food, you got about 6 people there. You got a fan in the corner, somebody standing in front of the fan.
Sound like a soul food spot in the hood.
You got that
That's
you got
what
that
it is,
you got that
basically.
karaoke machine taking up all the space.
Oh,
You
no.
order your food there, you might be waiting for a good 40 minutes. I ain't gonna lie.
No way. I'm calling. Call ahead every
They
time.
got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of people waiting for sure, especially on a Friday.
Man, makes sense.
Yeah, you going a week? Yeah.
On a Friday, after football practice, after school and everything, I ain't got no trouble at school. My mom, she getting Open Pit. We'd get some wings from Open Pit, and then we get a couple $5 pieces from Little Caesars.
So y'all was eating.
That'd be a good little night. You know what I'm
There you go.
saying? You got
What
the $5 pizza from Little Caesars, which is underrated.
I don't know about that, Trey.
$5. That's a struggle meal back then.
No, for sure. Back
you
then,
spending the money.
I didn't know any different in high school,
Yeah.
though. I'm not gonna lie. Now I know different.
You spending the money on the chicken, and then you just getting a little pizza on the
Okay,
side.
that's
you know?
real. Let me ask you this: What do you eat for food around here
Around here,
in Findlay,
That's a
Ohio?
question.
man,
Coming
honestly,
from Cleveland with all these food
there's some,
choices.
There's some spots, bro. There's
Give me
spots.
some.
I don't go and sit down pretty much anywhere over here. I ain't sitting down nowhere. I just don't feel like waiting. I call ahead, like you say.
Right? Why don't you sit down anywhere here?
I get some. You said what?
Why not? Why don't you sit down?
I'd rather be at home.
You're one with the people, Trey. At the car meet, you was talking to everybody. I was
Yeah.
I was uncomfortable.
That's my element, though. That's my element. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Food. I just want to get my food. I'm coming to the spot. I'm watching a movie.
Turn something
I'm
on,
chilling.
right? You got something to watch when you eat.
Yeah, you ain't gotta pay to sit down. You know what I'm saying?
You have to pay to sit down somewhere.
I mean,
Oh,
you
tip
gotta,
wise.
tip
Oh yeah,
and
you
you
right.
gotta
You
do all
right.
that stuff.
Okay, I'm thinking
Yeah.
they're charging me for the booth.
Honestly, I do everything. I watch movies from home, all that. But Frickers for the wings.
Okay,
They wings be pretty good.
Frickers fire.
Frickers is solid.
Was it? That's nothing different. It's nothing like you can get Frickers anywhere though. For the most part, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I wasn't hip to Frickers till I got here.
It ain't,
Okay,
it
so that's
ain't
the
in
only
Cleveland. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it ain't in
Okay.
Cleveland.
some
It's
Southern
not like a
Ohio
Cleveland spot.
vibe.
Yeah,
that's real.
What
We do have Frickers in Dayton too. You're right.
Wilson's. I'm
Or
not
Western
sure if that's
Ohio, whatever this
yeah,
is.
Right.
little Midwest.
Wilson's
type of-
Wilson's okay, but it's not special to me.
Wilson's,
They rhubarb pie is fire though.
They little burgers was pretty good. Their
They
little
was-
burgers was pretty good.
I can't. Let me not speak too harshly. Never mind.
Besides that, what else? What else is it? It ain't too many spots around here. Oh, FBC, the Friendly Brewing Company.
Oh yeah,
You looking at me like
I didn't know the acronym. I'm okay. We're throwing us
I'm
BBE
throwing
and all types
obsessed or
of stuff.
something.
No,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
no.
my
Friendly
God.
Brewing, no. Friendly Brewing Company hard. Friendly Brewing Company.
What they got? What they got?
I get burgers.
They
They got
burgers
chicken.
and
They got
everything. You know what I'm saying?
it,
Burgers,
it's
chicken.
tough. I was just there this
That's
afternoon.
the first time I ever tried a fried egg on a burger.
Serious.
It was pretty good.
It's phenomenal. I can't do it anymore. I have an egg allergy, which I didn't know until I was 26. But it's great. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, too much information. But anyway,
That's crazy. I was about to say, how you develop an egg allergy?
I have no idea. I think I was born with it. I just didn't learn about it until 26. They give me migraines, so I had migraines, strong migraines, until 26, and then I learned, don't eat eggs.
So
Alex.
were you just eating eggs and then just boom out of nowhere?
2 days later. So it didn't happen. Didn't happen that day. Didn't happen the next day. Then the morning of the second day after eating eggs, it was over. It was over.
Okay. Oh, one last place. Best pizza I've had in Philly, hands down.
Don't you say it.
What,
Nope, not gonna say it. Let's go ahead. Let's see what you got to say.
Beer Barrel Pizza.
Oh, haven't had it. Okay, I thought you were gonna say
Beer
something
Barrel
else.
Pizza. What you thought I was gonna say?
Can't say it out loud. I don't want to do anything. I forget I'm a public
Heavenly's.
figure.
Heavenly's.
I don't know what you were gonna say. What I don't know.
Heavenly's is not very good in my opinion.
You said it.
But Beer Barrel Pizza, they pretty solid, but they expensive. They expensive.
Okay.
Because it's like, it's good, but it's that thin crust. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when I'm eating pizza, I'm not dieting. You know what I mean?
That's actually funny.
I'm trying to eat good.
That's hilarious.
That is great.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a place for thin crust though, because it's super crunchy sometimes. So like I like the crunchy so I'm not gonna down it, but that is hilarious.
I just don't like people who try to make healthy things unhealthy and unhealthy things healthy. Like you can't make a pizza and then be like, oh, this free, fat free, this that. Like, bro, you get what you paying
You
for.
put veggies on, you can make a pizza healthy, man. You good? Yeah, throw the veggies on there. You good?
Are you a pineapple on pizza guy?
For sure.
Oh man,
It's
what?
a beautiful combination.
I tried it one time. It
That
wasn't
might
that
be
bad.
my favorite pizza topping. Pineapple.
I like it too.
It's hard.
I don't do it like every time, but I fuck with it.
There's a place for it.
Okay.
Yeah, pineapple
We've
pizza.
been talking a lot
I
about.
would not think that you would like that, Seth.
I love pineapple though. Like I just and like that's how I am. I'm weird. Like if I like just some shit, I eat it together. Like I don't really care like what it is. Like
I
feel it.
get you.
if I like it, I'm just gonna eat it together.
Can your food
like,
touch on your plate?
for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Women love you that you love pineapple. Then
In my house, we ain't had those little dividers, so your food had to touch. You know what I mean?
that's real. I like my food to touch regardless of divide. I'm gonna mix it over. Yeah.
I feel it. We've been talking a lot about Finley food, which is it's alright. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad.
Right.
It does the job, but if you, Sav, you hanging for somebody who outside of Cleveland, you got to show them the city. You got a whole day with them. Take them anywhere you want to go. Where you taking them in Cleveland?
Oh man, where I'm gonna take? I mean, you know, it all depends. Who am I dealing with? You know what I'm saying? It's different people, different. You know, it depends on what they like to do. But man,
They
what
do
would
what Sav want to do today, no matter who they are.
if they want to do? I don't be doing nothing. We just gonna get drunk. We gonna get drunk. We might go to the bar or something.
Where the spots at? Where the
We
spots?
might-
They trying to have a good time.
Shit. I mean, I usually hang out like at local bars, like in my area. So like 228, I go to a lot.
Okay.
Touch of Italy. I mean, sometimes I go downtown.
Touch of Italy.
I'm more like, I mean, like we just do like local bars for real. Like if I go out, I like to go to the strip club for real. So if you hang out with me, we gonna go to open pit. We gonna get drunk. We gonna go to the strip club. We might go to the Cavs game or something. I like going to the Cavs games.
Nice.
Sporting events.
I just met this guy today.
What?
I just met you today.
What you mean? I don't like going to sporting events.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just not in the same. We don't take part in the same activities.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you come to Cleveland, I'm not gonna take you to do that stuff, but that's the stuff that you asking me what I like to do. So if you want to just do what I'm gonna do,
No, that's real.
we gonna go to the Cavs game. We gonna go to the
You be at
strip
the
club.
games too.
We gonna get drunk.
You be at the strip clubs too.
And we gonna go to the casino.
I see all this stuff online.
These are things that I like to do.
This
you know what I'm
is
saying?
real
Oh yeah, from these answers, when I go ahead and I add this video and I post it, that little thing that says, "Is this video made for kids?" That's definitely a no. That's
My bad.
1000% a no.
Yeah, you should have warned us before that this was
This is Sav
Nah, you-
Morant.
a PG-13.
This ain't PG-13, but it's like, I don't want to get it stricken down. You know, we in a little mid area.
That's
I
real.
feel
We
you.
good right now. We good right now.
Mid.
All
That's
the
a horrible word.
all the off-camera stuff that this man out here was spitting, I wouldn't have made it.
Don't know what's Sav? It's crazy.
Bro was name dropping.
But no, it's
Sad.
like some other little
Crazy.
humble stuff you could do. Like if it's summer, you could, you know what I'm saying, go on a little
Okay.
boat or something on the lake. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
If that's your vibe. But you know, if you hanging with me, we gonna get a little crazy.
Facts. So I got a day in Cleveland. I'm gonna say with a shorty, some shorty from like some foreign country. I'm trying to show her that Cleveland really the best cities one of the best cities in the country. I was gonna say world. I'm gonna say country for now. All right, we starting it off. I'm gonna take her to the Flats. We hitting one of those little restaurants. You never heard of the Flats, huh?
I've heard of the Flats. I don't know
Okay.
anything about the Flats, but I've heard of the Flats.
All
Wait,
right,
no,
so-
hang on. This Flats is where was that for the?
It's kind of
Yeah.
a little river walk
No,
kind
never
of
mind.
situation.
Never mind.
you know what
I'm
saying?
actually fairly well familiar with the Flats.
Nice. I'm gonna take her to the Flats. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have breakfast, something light. We hitting the jet skis.
It's summertime. They have jet skis out
Yeah,
there?
summer.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the jet. They got a little bit of everything. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? We hitting the jet skis. From there, we gonna head over to the west side. We're gonna go over to the Edgewater Park.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's some good views.
Describe Edgewater Park. What's it look like for me?
Ladies, man, right here.
It's the
Trey,
lake.
are you not-
So it's the lake. So it's like our beach. You
That's
know
what
what I'm saying?
you do.
You look at it.
You said it's RN Beach
it's
or
like our beach.
it's a black
Cleveland
beach?
It's like
Beach.
Cleveland's beach.
Oh, Cleveland's
But
Beach.
here's
okay.
the trick. Here's the trick. You look at it, right? But you don't get in that water. You don't touch that water.
Okay.
You go in that water, you might come out with an extra toe.
Oh no, I'm out.
Yeah. So
Man.
you can look at it. You can look, but you can't touch like that place that he talked about.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna take her there. Little solstice steps. That's where you get to see the whole little lake.
Okay.
It's a vibe for sure. After that, we're gonna slide. This is gonna be on a Wednesday, so we're gonna slide over to the east side. Wait over Wednesday. You hip?
Yeah.
Wait over Wednesday. It's,
Wait, so this
it's
is a
little-
full week.
No. This
Oh,
is
okay.
a day.
This
This
is a
is
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh,
This is
okay,
Wednesday
got you.
specifically.
To the jet
Yeah.
ski,
Okay, got
to
you.
the beach.
So on Wednesday on the
Wade
east
over.
It's a
side
great day.
at Wade
Slick,
Park, we got a
slick.
little park over there on Wednesdays in the summer. Every Wednesday we have a festival called Wade Over Wednesday.
Okay.
So every week there's a theme. You know, you got Latin night, you got this, you got that. So
Jamaican.
live music, lots of people bringing little lawn chairs and everything. Food trucks everywhere. So we can eat good on a little bit of a budget, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you got a little bit of everything.
Speak to me on the budget.
On the budget. So we went to lunch. We already spent some money just on parking alone downtown.
Right.
That's racking you up.
For sure.
I done said jet ski, so we already
Oh yeah,
up
you
there.
splurging there. You having fun.
So now
who
now
is the who was the shorty that you
now we
taking on
easing
this?
it down.
Foreign from out the country.
She-
You
she
missed
from out
that.
the country, so you
Bad
gotta-
little
you gotta
jump.
spend a little bit of something.
Wow.
So we done started off. We done started off high with the expectations. Now we still doing the thing, but we
I
going
like it.
down with the money wise. You can
Okay.
go to Wade Over for free. I live around the corner from there, so we parking at the crib. We taking a little 10-minute walk. We're gonna get there. You know what I'm saying?
Smart man.
Boom. I already got the little lawn chairs. We ain't spending no money on no chairs. We
You gonna
good.
pull with lawn chairs? You gonna walk with the lawn chairs?
You got the little. You fold them up, put
You
them in a
gonna
little
put it
bag, and then you.
Oh,
That
respect.
little situation.
Respect.
Yeah, you got that.
I'm just dealing with the wrong.
We
shorties.
going to the food trucks. Food trucks. You got the ice cream.
Mm.
You got the one John I like. It's crazy. It's an ice cream cone, right?
Right.
It got mac and cheese
No.
and chicken.
Is there ice cream involved?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just in a waffle cone.
Oh, okay.
So kind of like little chicken and waffle type thing.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
And a
Got
waffle
that.
cone is crunchy too. I like
You
that.
got, you got a little bit of stuff, and then you got the what's that one restaurant called? The tacos. The taco spot. I forgot the one. It's one downtown. Barrio. So Barrio's got a food truck. You got the tacos. You can get 3 tacos for like I think $9. You can mix and match. You know what I'm saying? We can go in on those for real.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. And
You
that's
can
a
mix
nice
and match. I
little-
can get the barbacoa and the chicken and the. Oh,
the little chicken, whatever you want.
Come
You can
on.
get the 3. And then at the end of the night, they got the fireworks.
Mm.
Perfect way to end the night. Boom.
Then
You're
go
done.
create some more fireworks.
That's the perfect night in Cleveland.
Sparks
It's lit.
fly.
Saw downtown, got on the water, got some entertainment at Wade Oval, good eats, fireworks. I like it.
Facts. AD.
Hey,
So, do you read any books?
always.
Always. What book you currently reading?
Well, I've taken a 3-week hiatus, but the last one was Black Talk
Black Talk.
by Geneva Smitherman.
About Geneva Smitherman.
Geneva Smitherman. I'm messing with you, but yeah,
Okay.
Geneva. That'd be crazy. Geneva Smitherman. Shout out to
She black?
yes.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah. There's another one, Black English. I forget the author off top right now. I think it was J.L. Dillard. But just a lot of. I'm writing my dissertation right now, so it's a lot of. It's a
Nice.
lot of books.
I feel it. So this chapter in your life. If this chapter
From
in
book
your
to
life.
chapter. Look at the transition. My man is
Oh,
crazy.
check this out. Check this out.
Holy-
If this chapter in your life was a chapter in a book, what would it be named?
Oh, that's easy. I say that's easy, and I forgot the title, but I already have the title. I forget what the title is right now. It's written down in the Word document though. This is part of that chapter though. But I would say Marathon for Miles.
Marathon for Miles.
No, matter of fact, so there's a title for. Sorry. God was there. That's what it
Okay.
is. Marathon for Miles is a section in that area. But God was there. Yeah.
Nice.
You know, you hit roadblocks, you hit life struggles, you hit stuff that's out of your control. You can't do nothing about. You got to reach up. And so there's certain things that everyone can provide testimony on, but that's how God was there. I wouldn't have got through this if God wasn't there. If I try to tackle this by myself, I'm not gonna knock it out. So
Yeah.
God was there for sure.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
Sav, what you thinking?
Whew, man. For me, this chapter right now, man. Oh man, I don't know. That's a good one. I'm gonna say, I don't know, man. I don't man. It's a
Shoot
lot
Volume
going on. Shoot. That's this chapter. No, kind of low key. I mean, because that's where I'm at with it. Like, because I'm in like a little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shoot. That kind of work though, because I gotta take some shots at the moment. And a few different, not even just with the music, like other aspects of my life, shit that I gotta take care of. So, yeah, that might actually work. I like that.
I like it. Shooters. All right, so we got God was there. We got shooters shoot. That's interesting.
Right. I don't know. I told you. I just met this man today.
That's some crazy back-to-back chapters right there.
Yeah, we're not putting our chapters together.
This is an interesting book.
I can't take this to church.
Okay. With me, y'all ever heard the phrase what is it? Big fish, small pond?
Yeah.
Big fish, small pond. So I would name this chapter in my life From the Pond to the Ocean.
From the pond to the ocean.
From the pond to the ocean, just because like I graduated, like this is March. 2 months from now will be a year since I graduated. Then I had a lot of good things happen, obviously. But everything done came real fast. I'm not gonna lie. I graduated May 7th. I love my mom to death. I told her the next day, I'm like, Mom, I love you. I gotta move.
Woo!
I was like, I love you. I need my own space. I was so used to, because I had an on-campus apartment. I was so used to having my own space.
Right.
I'm like, I got to get back to that. And I knew I wanted to come out to Philly for a couple years just because I was locked in over here. Back home, few too many distractions. You know what I'm saying? Few too many distractions. I feel like I already kind of did everything I could back there. So I feel like my next phase of growth will come out here. And now for me, like, having my own place, I got to pay rent. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got a whole bunch more responsibilities now. I got to advocate for myself.
Got lock in.
Out in this world, you know what I'm saying? It's been tough. It's been tough in a good way, because I really got to see all the growth within myself when I ain't got nobody to be like, all right, I need you to do this for me because I couldn't do this. Like everything, it's either I get it done or it's not going to get done.
Facts.
And honestly, I would say like that helped with like my content also, because then I got to show people like, all right, this is what self-growth looks like. It's ugly, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to always be level 1 to level 2. You're going to come up, you're going to fall down a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, so definitely, I feel like I'm swimming in the ocean right now. But, you know what I'm saying?
Ocean views. Small circle, it's a chosen few.
Wrote
it down.
That man's spitting. But I take everything in stride. Like I said, it's Trey got game. I'm trying to put other people on game. So the more I learn, I've been putting other people on. I appreciate talking to you two today.
Vice versa.
You two have definitely put me on game when it comes to a lot of things. So I want to thank you both for coming on.
Thank you for the opportunity.
My
For
boy.
sure.
My dog.
Yes, sir.
AD, we definitely going to see more from you on this channel.
Yes, sir.
A lot of behind the scenes things that you do might not always get seen. So I appreciate you
Yes,
for
sir.
everything that you've done for everybody around the little circle.
Love. Big love. Appreciate y'all, man.
For sure.
You got
And
it.
Sav, appreciate you for coming on to the show.
My
Good
boy.
luck for everything that's coming up into the future.
Appreciate you.
We're going to be looking forward to everything that's coming out. And we're expecting to hear something soon from you.
It's on the way, my boy.
Okay. All right. Thanks for watching Connected with Creators. And until next time, remember, always get 1% better every single day.
That's fire.
Peace.
Trey, I appreciate
y'all.
you, man.
Good looking, bro.
Big love.
Yup.
My dog, thank you. I think that was good.
That was solid.